Well, hello, my fellow humans. Keith the Human. I am in Bowling Green, Kentucky today. The weather is still rainy and nasty, but it's warm, and I'll take it. And the flowers are blooming really well, and the plants are growing, and so it's all good on that front. I think we might get a break this weekend. We'll see. Uh, the lakes are just outrageously high still. Um, Geez, I don't know if they ever come down. Highest they've been, I believe, flood stages. Thanks, climate change. But I just want to say a few things today about being yourself, about individuality. There seems to be a lot of people that live this life and they never change, they never evolve, they never grow. They grow up, out, and old, but they don't grow within. Their brains don't expand. They live under certain guidelines and certain set of beliefs their entire life. Wear the same clothes, get the same haircut, eat the same food, watch the same TV shows, do the same fucking things over and over and over and over and over. Oh, I would rather be dead. I would rather be dead than live like it. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's not living at all. I mean, we are all cogs in a machine to an extent, but my God, that's cookie cutter. I don't see what the point in living would be if that was your life. My dad, it's his life. No hobbies, no passions, just the same old fucking hamster wheel over and over and fucking over. And that's how you get conservatives. Don't want nothing to change. Actually, a lot of them want shit to revert, but this ain't really about politics. This is about who are you? Do you know who you are? Or are you somebody else's version of you? You know, as a guy growing up around other guys, it's pretty rough, especially if you're a smaller dude like I was. You get picked on a lot, you get made fun of. And it kind of shapes you. Either you bend or you break. If you break, you either come back stronger or stay broken. So, I learned how to adapt. Didn't like it. Didn't like being picked on, made fun of. I was always a very sensitive kid. Still am a very sensitive kid inside. But I've got layers and layers and layers and layers of go fuck yourself on top of that now. So it's in there. It's just buried deep most days. But you get picked on for anything. Anything that you do that's outside the norm. You wear your hair different. Oh my God, dude! I got such shit at school from guys because I would do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Back in the 80s, it was everybody got the spike. I think Square Pegs came out, and they were just like, shit. I don't know if y'all knew what Square Pegs is. TV show back in the day. Devo actually played on Square Pegs. It was really cool. Kind of goofy to watch it now, but it was fun back then as a kid. But a buddy of mine actually did it first, and I loved it, and I did it too. We were like the only two kids in the school had that. Everybody's looking at us like, the fuck is that? Didn't care. Me and four other guys got up mohawks one time, back when mohawks really weren't in fashion. But the entire football team got their heads shaved by a barber. The coach took us up there, and we decided we wanted mohawks instead of our heads shaved. So that's what we did. And look at this, I got a natural one now, though, if you see. where my hairline is. So, yeah, I just went with the flow there on that. But I never was afraid to express myself, knowing I was going to get made fun of by a lot of people. A lot of people never step outside of their little boundaries that have been set by them, or set for them by other people. They don't live this life, their own individual life. They have the herd mentality, which we are all one thing, I believe, and we all got to try to get together. But there's room for individuality within that, I believe. Well, I know. So, I just believe, if you want to do something, you want to wear something, you want to say something, do it. I mean, fuck what other people say. My sister, for years, was just so worried about what everybody was talking about. She always hated being poor, and she always tried to hobnob with people above her class and pretend to be something she was not, and she still does. My MAGA conservative sister. And they all run the same circles, do the same shit all the time. Nobody wants to break outside that little box. They all vacation the same spots. They all eat the same spots. Go the same churches. It's just, I had to get out of that little town I was growing up in. I don't care if I ever go back. If I do have to go back, I make it in and out and get the fuck out of there and hope I don't see nobody. Outgrew it. Don't want to be there no more. Don't want to be around that mindset and them people. This is the thing that I just felt I needed to address today, because the Lord laid it on my heart. As preachers like to say, the Lord laid it on my heart, or the Lord gave me a message. Now, you sit around thinking about things. You thought about something to say, and so you said it. Well, I believe God's behind everything, but they act like, God whispered in there, here's what I want you to say, Sunday. Con man and leeches. Most of them. Grew up in it, I know. But that's another source of the misery here about being different, is the church. I liked to have long hair when I was a kid. And, when I was into rock and roll, in the 80s, and metal was just getting going. God, grew my hair out, and goddamn, my coaches in football didn't like it. The preacher didn't like it. My mom didn't like it. Dad didn't like it. Nobody liked it because it was outside the fucking norm. Outside what they thought that I should be and what I should look like and how I should act. I ain't about all that at all. I've not lived my life like that, and I'm never going to live my life like that. I'm doing me. If you do you, and we all did each other, everything would be fucking great. Sounds like a big fucking orgy, doesn't it? Orgy of the soul, how about that? Orgy of the personhood. But, yeah, I didn't want to talk forever about this today. I just want to lay it out there. I'm sure there's a lot of things I can say about this, and I'm sure I'll make other videos about it in the future. But all the sun's coming out. Hell yeah. It'll be a beautiful day, y'all. If it ain't a beautiful day, make it a beautiful day. I mean, this is your life. Go out and live your life today, guys. Be you. Be authentic. Be who you were here. Be who you were put here to be. Not somebody's mold that they made for you. Be yourself. Express yourself. As long as you ain't hurting kids, fucking go for it. But anyway, guys, love y'all. And y'all keep fighting the good fight. And I will see you next time. Peace.